Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is the beginning of November. So you guys already know that Nicki has been going live and been spending a lot of time with the fans and the Barbz. She did a live on Instagram over the weekend as well as Twitter Spaces twice. And so I just want to get into the tea that she has been spilling about the album, okay? So I don't really have a lot of notes from the lives, but remember she gave us like 4 to 5, maybe even 6 like different tracks. Like what's it called, from her vault, right? Things that never came out, some things that she may want to put out. So I'm really interested in what you guys like from there. Like, is it I Remember with Parker, or is the song called like Murder, or hmm I'll pull it up as we get into the video. But yeah, so like let's come to Sunday, November 5th. Nicki was on live on Twitter Spaces and she said a lot of things. Okay. So on November 5th, it's been announced that all of the winners from the MTV European Music Awards have been announced. Now, why is this important? Because the award show would have actually been today in Paris, but because of, I guess, the war that's going on, they've canceled the show, but they still gave people awards and we still had to vote. And so Nicki has won. She won Best US Act. I think she's the first female rapper to win Best US Act for the European Music Awards, as well as Best Hip Hop. So that's cool. And I will say more about those awards in one of my later videos for this week. So she was like, oh, she started off the space by thanking the fans for voting for her for the EMAs. And she was like, word to my lead single and rollout. Okay. So she also confirmed that Super Freaky Girl, as we already knew, was the lead single to the album. Okay. And I'm just like, we literally need to dead this conversation, because a lot of y'all be in the comments like, oh, I want another single. I want another single. But it's just like, girl, SFG was the lead single. Like, why are you guys not understanding that? Stop asking for a lead single. We got it already. We have 3 singles, okay? Go look at my video on the rollout on the Barbology playlist. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So she was like, so because she previewed so much music, she was like, should I still put up a song on my music player today on her website? So then she was like, I'm gonna stop playing music out of the vault for now, because I keep forgetting that it's been a while and people aren't used to what they're hearing, so they're gonna feel excited. So basically she's saying that when you hear music, you're like, and you like it, and it hits that spot, because music hits that spot for us. That's why we're so passionate about it. She's like, when you hear something that you really like, you're like, I want it now. Because she was responding to tweets from some Barbz saying like, oh, I don't want any more, like surprises or any more snippets or previews or whatever. I just want the album. I want to be surprised. So different people are having different reactions to it. And then you have to keep in mind that there are a lot of Barbz who are on Twitter for the first time for a rollout. Like myself, I've been a Barb all my life, but this is my first time like being really up and close like on Twitter, and I'm here, right, giving you guys updates. So because of that, people are having different reactions. They don't know exactly what to expect from a Nicki Minaj era and rollout. So Nicki has been doing a lot of like explaining these days, and she has so much patience, because I couldn't, and I wouldn't anyway. But she was like, oh, ultimately she was like, nah, I'm not gonna stop, previewing music. She was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm a very unpredictable bitch, like, and y'all been knew that, so she's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad that she said that. She be trying to make us think like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, but then I am gonna do it. So it's like, girl, just keep doing what you're doing. Anyway, so let's see what else. I want y'all to know that it doesn't matter what the fuck I do. The album is going to do what it's going to do, because it's a classic album and nothing can stop that. She says the next single, it's gaggier than the last stop in the gaggery department. So what was the last stop in the gaggery department? She's saying it's going to be better. Now she says the Drake song on Pink Friday 2 is going to make us feel like we're back in 2010 and 2082 at the same time. So I'm really interested in this Dricky song, like, cause like, honestly, y'all, what can top Make Me Proud and Up All Night? Like the magic in those songs is that like Drake and Nicki spent a lot of time together coming up in Young Money, and you can tell that they were in the studio feeling off of each other's vibe and energy. And I just don't think that they spend a lot of time like that together. They may communicate, but they don't spend a lot of time in the physical place and setting, which is the magic for a lot of collabs, not just for Dricky, but for any artist. But yeah, interested in your thoughts on that. So then Someone asked about well, I don't know if they asked about meet and greet packages, but she ended up talking about that. She said that like she's going to do it differently this time. So if you've been to a Nicki Minaj tour, it's probably not going to be like what it was beforehand with specific regard to the meet and greet, because she said that everybody, I used to make it kind of available to everybody, and then we would be there for 4 hours, like, you know, me signing things and hanging out and twerking and all this stuff. And she's like, I can't do that anymore. I'm a serious lady. You know, she has a family and has a child. So she's going to find a way to, I guess, do it better, but still give you a good experience. Let's see. She said, I'm working on something special. It may not be the way we did it before. So someone asked, let me see. I don't know what she responding to, but this is what I said. She said, I won't be able to do it now. The entire tour is going to be like the album, pure and utter perfection, seeing an artist reach their full potential. She said, I've done features with a lot of people. So the goal is to bring out like people who she's worked with so that the crowd can be happy. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, so then someone asked about like they're going to be at Jingle Ball in Chicago or Atlanta, which is in December after the album is out. So they asked like, will she perform like new songs, because she said she was going to do it, but she said that before she decided to push the album back to 12/8, which is her birthday. So she confirmed that she'll slip in new songs at both Jingle Balls, since she already promised that before pushing the album back. So someone had a good question, and they asked like, since she's going to announce the tour and the routing for the tour, all the cities, on November 17th, how long from then will we have to wait to actually purchase tickets? So then she was saying like kind of like no more than 2 weeks from the album. Now 12/8 is about 3 weeks like past November 17th, but she says like very close to 12/8 will we be able to purchase tickets. So think about other big albums and artists and tours and how they roll out things. A lot of times like they put out their tour dates and make it go on sale like right when the album releases, because it's a lot of momentum, it's a lot of energy, a lot of people are paying attention. So I feel like that's a little bit of what Nicki will do. Guys, should I do an extra video about like my thoughts on all of the songs that Nicki has been previewing? Because I can't really think about it right now. I have to go and listen to them a little bit more to see how I feel about them. But I would want to do it. But yeah, let me know if you would like to see, if you guys would like me to talk about like all this stuff that she's been previewing and like what's good about it and stuff like that. All the different songs. Which one do you like more? Now, what else was I going to say? So she also confirmed that Drake and, as we already talked about that, but Drake and Wayne are on the album. No, I don't think anybody was surprised, you know. So she confirmed with a thumbs up. Now this was on Instagram Live on Saturday, November 4th. So yeah, Nicki has been spending a lot of time with the Barbz, like on social media this weekend, both on Instagram and Twitter. She went live on Twitter on Friday night and then on Sunday afternoon. So I've been enjoying it so much. I hope you guys have been too. I hope that you guys stay around, check out the channel, go on the Barbology playlist and look at all the other Pink Friday secrets that Nicki has been revealing here. And yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video and turn on the notification bell when you subscribe so that you do not miss another upload.